Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to the OpenShift Coffee Break session with your coffee cup. Do you already have your coffee cup? Ready to go. Okay. So today will be a special day because we will have let's say, slightly different session from the one you are used to. So we will speak about Red Hat Academy, what it is, why, and why Red Hat is going to collaborate and collaborated already in the past with a lot of university institutions. I'm pleased to introduce you Sandra, a colleague from Red Hat, in charge of Red Hat Academy in EMEA. Please, Sandra, do you want to briefly introduce yourself and what you do in Red Hat?
Thank you, Fabio, and hello, everyone. So thank you, Fabio, and your colleagues for inviting Red Hat Academy to be part of this great community. My name is Sandra Moldoveanu, and I'm a program manager for the Red Hat Academy program in EMEA. This is the open source academic program in the market. I'm based in Germany, and I've been with Red Hat since 2017, so time really flies. And now in my current role, I'm responsible for Europe, Israel, and CIS region. And I'm here today to talk to you about the Red Hat Academy program and how we can build the next generation of IT leaders thanks to the training offered in this program. And I'm pleased to have today three of my dedicated instructors in the Red Hat Academy family. And I would like to briefly say something about each of you before they introduce themselves. So Nicolas, I will start with you. Nicolas is an instructor at Hennalux, Red Hat Academy in Belgium, and they have already been training around 400 students in OpenShift. So great job there. And thanks to the commitment and support shown and collaboration with us on different initiatives, I was happy to award them also the prize for the Red Hat Academy of the Year, so the year of 2021. So yeah, thank you, Nicolas, and I look forward to more initiatives. Florin is an instructor at the biggest technical university in Romania, the Polytechnical University of Bucharest. And he has been teaching a diversified portfolio of courses, so covering Linux, OpenShift, and other emerging technologies. So awesome job there too. Thank you, Florin. And
good morning, Florin.
Hello.
Sorry?
And welcome.
And welcome. And Miloš is an instructor at the University of Niš in Serbia. And he has been teaching students in OpenShift, and he also works for Coming, which is one of the most committed business strategic partners working with Red Hat. And Coming actually wants to hire students from the University of Niš, so university who get trained in Red Hat technologies, because they are looking also for people with open source skills. As you can see, there's a strong need for this. So thank you, Miloš, for being here. And now, yes.
Hi, guys.
Introduce yourselves. Yeah.
To you as well.
Thank you.
So, guys, as we want to start, Florin, do you want just to... Miloš, sorry. First you.
Well,
some words about what... We would add something more to what Sandra already told about you. Big things and great things. It seems
Sandra was too kind to me through whole this time of our collaboration and our effort in establishing the Red Hat Academy within the University of Niš. So our story came from the different side, actually, because as she said, we've had a collaboration with the Red Hat in the let's say the business point of view, because people using OpenShift were interesting, let's say, solution architects, which are experienced in designing microservice architectures, and that microservice architecture landed on top of the OpenShift solution. And once we concluded that we have, let's say, a mutual interest in providing students with let's say the cutting edge courses and technologies, then the idea of establishing the Red Hat Academy has emerged, and I'm very pleased to say that we have succeeded in forming that academy here in Niš, in Serbia, in our university. I'm committed to that as much as I can, and I'm looking forward in teaching new courses. We had some in the previous years, and the response from the students is just great. So they're putting additional pressure on top of us to start.
That means it was successful, right?
Yes, actually they're pressuring us to go as fast as possible and provide them with as many courses as we can in parallel. So it's not easy for us, but we're managing to do it, and I'm happy to be here today and to share my experience with all of you guys. So that's it from my side for the beginning.
Cool, very exciting. Florin, do you want to add something more to what Sandra already told about you?
First of all, good morning, everybody. So my name is Florin Anton. I'm from University Polytechnical Bucharest, Faculty of Automatic Control and Computers. And I've started the experience with Red Hat, let's say from 2003. And from 2005, I'm teaching Red Hat courses. Another thing that I want to mention is that I am one of the persons in charge with student internships at our faculty, and the students, when they are going to internships, they see that those technologies are required as a prerequisite for them for different jobs and so on. So they are very interested in following Red Hat courses.
Cool, that's very cool. I do have already some questions, but I would like to leave them later. First of all, I do prefer to leave the stage to Sandra to introduce really now the program. If you'd like to.
We have Nicolas.
Nicolas, sorry. That's last but not least, please.
My students are working with networking, system administration, and so on.
Okay.
And we wanted from a few years to introduce technologies like cloud orchestration and so on. And we are always looking for new partners, and so we are partnered with Cisco. And when we had the opportunity to partner with Red Hat, it was interesting because kind of more industry grade use, so we can have a more point of view from someone working in the real world, which is very interesting.
Really, definitely, yes. And in order to fill the gap between what is taught in university and what you have to do in real life job. Yes. Okay, Nicolas. Now, Sandra, yes, it's your time. And please, can you give us some more detail about the Red Hat Academy program, and mainly why Red Hat is spending or is spending effort in this program?
Thank you, Fabio. So I will share my screen.
Okay.
So please let me know when you can see it. Can you see it?
Yes, now yes.
Okay. So modern skills for modern world. You can see the first slide.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. So So yeah, my name is Sandra, and I said in the beginning, I'm in my current role, I'm responsible for Europe, Israel, CIS region. And when I was hired here in 2017, I was hired to establish the foundation for the program in the region of EMEA. Because the United States had already started and Red Hat wanted to help universities in the EMEA region too, as the EMEA region, so Europe, Middle East, Africa, Turkey, is a huge region with many challenges and a lot of potential as well. It's very complex, and it's nice to see the growth over years. And when I say growth, I mean the growth in the number of students who have been taking our courses, who have been getting trained in Red Hat technologies. Also growth in the initiatives we have been driving at a global level, as this is a global program. And also growth in the team, because we have been getting also new team members to be able to help even more universities. And we'll keep on growing, because we can see a clear open source skills gap, and we can see there is a need for open source skilled people. And I would like to share with you some interesting stats. 93% of hiring managers report difficulty in finding sufficient talent with open source skills. So there is a clear need, and thanks to the courses in the program, students get skilled in open source technologies, which will help them increase their job opportunities. Furthermore, 76% of students who take our courses work more efficiently. So they show faster job readiness when they start a job. So they're more efficient, more productive. All our courses are hands-on, so very practical.
Cool.
And more than 90% of Fortune 500 companies use Red Hat products and solutions, and they are looking for people with Red Hat skills. Furthermore, 94% of employers are seeking cloud-native talent. So 94% of IT decision makers are having some level of difficulty in finding the right cloud developers, multi-cloud administrators, and highly desired DevOps professionals. And we also hope to reduce the skills gap with the cloud courses we have part of the program, and we are happy to have all the course related to containers OpenShift, as we can see there's a demand for people with OpenShift skills. And those students who get trained, they also increase their chances to get a higher salary, as 97% of hiring managers confirm that their organizations are willing to pay competitively for skilled IT professionals. So there is a skills gap, and 90% of hiring managers report, so confirm this. And for this reason, we have Red Hat Academy program to bridge the cloud IT skills gap with container and Kubernetes training. As we can see that, and as you know, the IT environment is a fast-paced environment. So digital transformation requires skills transformation. So it's important to keep on upskilling to get the skills required in the job market. As evolving business complexity and consumer expectations leave organizations challenged to find qualified talent with skills in cloud, open source, and container technologies. And the Red Hat Academy program is our non-profit program at Red Hat. So is the open source academic program in the market, and is targeted at educational institutions, so universities, colleges, high schools. And what we want to achieve is we want to help the young generation. We want to help students get the skills in demand in the market. And these courses come at no cost for them. So the membership is free of charge for the universities which meet the requirements. And the content we offer here, part of the program, is the same content we offer to professionals. So we don't differentiate between professionals and Red Hat Academy students and instructors. Of course, part of training at Red Hat, we have many courses and training. Here we selected those seven courses which we thought would bring value to students in the marketplace, and I will show you exactly which courses we have part of the program. But I said the content is the same one, and each course is around between 2,000, 3,000 euros and in the market, and students get these courses for free if they are part of university in partnership with us. And so, as I said, this program is free for universities, and we want to help students get skills. So in Linux, cloud, middleware, DevOps, and automation management curriculum, and everything is at their disposal to become more employable. And in order for you to get the idea how we are at a global level, so we have already established a partnership with over 2,500 Red Hat academies in the world. And just in EMEA, we already have approximately 500 institutions. And regarding the numbers of students, we have been training worldwide. We have already trained over 50,000 students. So over 50,000 students have benefited from our courses, and we definitely want to help even more students. And just in EMEA, also over 10,000 students. So this is a global program. It's a global program, and we want to help more and more students benefit from it.
May I just ask you, Sandra, a question? Yes. If you do have a sort of geo distribution where the program is more, let's say, successful, and when we need to grow, or other?
So each region has its special features, say so. So in some region, for example, we have a large number of universities in the PEC region, and there we work with many partners who are contributing. In the United States, we work also with many community colleges, and they started at the beginning. Here in the EMEA region, we have a direct model mainly, and we work directly with universities. So each one has special features with its strengths, and Europe. I mean, I'm responsible mainly for Europe, and I can say that even though we have universities in almost each country, there are still many universities who are not in partnership with us and that could benefit benefit from our courses. The university parts of the program are available on our website, Red Hat Academy website. And as there is no risk involved, as I said, we are more than happy to welcome to our family also more universities from different countries. And all these courses will be available to them after establishing the partnership. So we have 3 tracks. We have the core system administration track. So we have the system administration 1 and 2 course, which would be the starting point. We also have the course covering automation, Ansible, also in high demand. And part of the cloud computing track, we have OpenStack administration, and of course we have the OpenShift containers, Kubernetes, OpenShift applications, which we clearly see it's a high demand. So we can see that companies are looking for people with containers OpenShift skills. And we have 1 course in Java, part of the middleware part. And we will keep on adding courses based on the feature requests, based on the feedback we receive from our universities. So as starting point, we recommend the Linux courses, and after that, we strongly recommend moving to OpenShift. But of course, all the courses are available to students, part of the program. And universities are flexible to teach how they want. As long as these courses stay free of charge to students, the university has a lot of flexibility to choose which courses to teach. Because as the program is a non-profit one, it's key to offer them for free. So it's forbidden.
Obviously, yeah. We have the open source philosophy. Yeah,
exactly, and we cannot jeopardize the commercial offering either, considering the fact that the content is the same one we offer commercially. And after taking the courses, students have the chance to take an exam to become certified. So to get certified, because these certifications are highly regarded in the marketplace, will help students stand out in the market. They bring a lot of value. They're not easy. I'll be honest, they're not multiple choice, they're hands-on. But if a person gets certified, then it's a clear sign that person knows how to use the technologies. And all these certifications you can see on the screen are part of the Red Hat Academy program. So after taking the first 2 Linux courses, they can take the exam to become a Red Hat certified system administrator. Then if they take the 3rd course, or the one focused on Ansible automation, they can become, if they pass the exam, they can become a Red Hat certified engineer person. And of course, this is a crown of Linux. So this will definitely give them a lot of benefits. And we also have a certification for the application, for the middleware part, so application developer. And we do have the ones for container Kubernetes, a strong certification here. So all of these exams end with a certification, if students pass the exam. And we also have 2 preliminary exams. They don't come with the certification at the end. However, they come with an ID and showing whether they have passed the exam. And they're a great starting point. Students can get used to the hands-on environment. These exams cover the basic skills, and we have them for the first course, system administration course 1, and for the OpenStack. So they're a great starting point. And all
there were, sorry, Sandra, for interrupting you, and thanks for introducing the certification topic. So there was a question from Jean, but I think we already replied regarding the students getting certification for the courses. Yes, if they want, obviously.
Yeah.
Because they need to pass an exam. It's not just a straightforward step. So that's right.
Exactly. So they have this option. So instructors and students part of this program have the option to take the exam to get certified, but this is optional. So we don't have as a requirement to be certified. To take the exam if you get access to the courses, or to take the exam if you want to teach the course. It's an option. And taking the exam comes with a large discount. So the content of the courses is free of charge. And if you want to get certified, students benefit from a 50% discount, and instructors from 75% discount. So instructors and students part of this program. But I said this is optional. However, this will, of course, bring a lot of value, will help students stand out in the market, and it would be also a pity not to take advantage of the large discounts as part of the program. And
just some more, one more question from Roberto. I'm not sure if I really understood it. So he's asking if these courses could be offered to trainees, and so offering to students which are still at school or just left school and just started at a customer which is using OpenShift. Actually, the courses are meant to be delivered to students which are still at school. So I don't know if I got really the question.
So it's a good question. So to benefit from this program, students need to be enrolled on a program that's an institution in partnership with us. So the partnership needs to be established between the institution and Red Hat, so that students can benefit from these courses, and they have to be enrolled on a program. So it's not for students outside the institution. It's for the students enrolled on a program at that institution.
Okay. We replied, Roberto. So please.
Okay, and so we help students get access to these free courses which will help them get skilled in what the market is looking for. And we support them in getting certified. And we, at the end, we want to connect them with the industry. We want to connect them with our partners and customers, and also with Red Hat. As we can see, companies are looking for people with Red Hat skills. And now this is possible through our Telenetwork, which is the job platform launched this year. So this job platform is for Red Hat Academy students. They can upload their CV. They can say which skills they have, which courses they have taken, and they can search for job opportunities all around the world, as this platform is a global one. Also, the talent team at Red Hat is also part of this platform with their internship, graded positions, and entry-level positions. And in this, with the help of this platform, we can finally close the circle. So this was the last part which was missing. Now we train students, and then we need to connect them with the industry to reduce the skills gap, which is a challenge now. And so these are some features of the platform. So students can upload their CV, and they can update their profile on an ongoing basis. And employers create a profile too. They publish the job postings they have available, and they can search for candidates based on the skills and locations they are looking for. They need people, and they can chat with students. And so this is a platform to connect students with the industry. And we are working now on helping more students creating their profile, and also on helping more employers getting access to this platform. And one customer success story was which shows the connection between the industry and Red Hat academies or training, was with JMK and Kela. Kela is one of the biggest national welfare companies in Finland, and they were looking for OpenShift experts. They knew about the program, and so they informed the university, JMK, about this opportunity. The university signed a partnership with us, and the students got access to the courses. And two of them who showed commitment and who took the courses, they got the jobs. So thanks to the expert knowledge available in this program, they were hired afterwards. And this is an example we want to replicate also in other countries. And I've said at the beginning, also coming is also looking for students, students with Red Hat skills, and they want to recruit them from the University of Niš. And we also invite customers and partners at different workshops we organize. So we have recently had events in Lithuania and in Bosnia and Herzegovina, where we presented open source, Red Hat Academy, and we also had customers and partners coming there. So they were live events I organized for Europe here, and these customers and partners talked about real case studies, how they use Red Hat technologies, and the skills they are looking in people they want to hire, because they also want to recruit from the universities. So University of Sarajevo and the University of Kaunas International Business School, International Technology Business School. So they want to recruit students from this university. So I said we want to to create more connections of this kind. And we organize workshops also on different technical topics, also OpenShift, many workshops on this, because we see the need for open source skilled people, for OpenShift skilled people. Also workshops around women in tech, as we want to motivate also more women start their IT career journey. The idea of these workshops is mainly to help students understand the value of this training, to help them understand better what open source is and how they can increase their job opportunities. And we organize different sessions, so live at the universities or virtual, and we also organize webinars for students on different topics. For example, the webinars part of the Open Tech series. Actually, today we also have a webinar, an episode for Open Tech series targeted at students, and today the topic is agile methodologies. But one of the episodes was focused on OpenShift, and another one focused on career. And all these episodes are also present, so available on the Learning Community platform, Red Hat Learning Community platform, which is the learning community platform at Red Hat, and Red Hat Academy has a spot there. So it's a great interaction platform. Instructors, students can broaden their knowledge, can share their knowledge. And yes, all of this is available there, so they can check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at the end, so I'll be done. Quickly, regarding the OpenShift workshops, we had a successful one also this year at Hennalux, and we had around 100 students. It was a very interactive session. We had experts from Red Hat, Belgium, talk to students about the market trends, about OpenShift. And the session was said very interactive. Students loved hearing more about the industry, and they were asking a lot of questions. And after this event, more students got interested in taking the courses. So we definitely want to organize more of this kind of events and to help students understand exactly what is the demand in the industry and what skills are needed. So for those, in case they are here, also lecturers from universities, institutions, colleges, which are not part of the Red Hat Academy family yet, there is a simple process. This is the registration needs to be online. So you create a login, you complete fill out the Red Hat Academy application. There is an agreement to be signed. And of course, there is no risk involved, as the membership is free, the content is free, and this is a non-profit program. We check the application, approve it, and then we help you get started. You'll get access to our platform with the courses and all the materials there. And the instructors also get access to materials like video classrooms, which are courses recorded in class by experts, also instructor guides. So everything is there for students and for instructors. So in a nutshell, the program is the open source Canadian program in the market. We help students get skilled in Red Hat technologies in open source, which you can see, these are skills in demand in the market. We support them in getting certified. And we also organize different workshops to help them understand the value and help them find out how they can increase their job opportunities. And at the end, we connect them with our ecosystem of partners and customers who are looking for open source skilled people. My name is Sandra, and yeah, and this is my my email address. If you have any questions, let me know. Be free to check also the website online, the website for the Red Hat Academy program and for the Telenetwork, the job opportunity platform. There's also a video around the job platform. And if you have questions, let us know. I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for the introduction to this program. And I do have some questions, because while we're speaking, I started to think about how the university institution are going to leverage this very exciting program. And for example, and I want to hear directly from you guys that you work directly with the students. Do you see a real demanding from students about demand about cloud native technology like containers, Kubernetes, and if not, how you are going to actually to introduce them, to push them to the students? I don't know, Miloš, if you want to start first, please.
Yes.
And
Thank
provide
you,
us
Fabio.
your experience.
Yes, of course. So as I previously said, I had my hands on OpenShift before I was even aware that there is this fantastic opportunity of giving the knowledge to the students regarding the cloud native technologies. And here at my university, it was exactly the thing that we were missing in this in this exactly this kind of fashion, in this way. So when we started, I'll tell you a brief story. It will be like,
Please.
I'll take you three minutes of your time. So we have a lot of exercises within the laboratories with our students. So it's always hands-on on some system, on some technology that we are using. And since the hardware is, of course, getting older and older, and not getting renovated each and every year, what we needed and what we have seen is that the majority of teachers is actually using the containerized version of some kind of software or a system or something like that. And students were wondering, so if you guys know it, is there a way for us to know it and to share it? And we, at that time, we did not have, let's say, a course that was dealing directly with the cloud native technologies. So it was spread around a majority of
Already,
courses.
okay.
Yes, and what we needed is a thing that would focus their knowledge, and they were more than interested in learning cloud native technologies. So when we started discussing the ability to start the Red Hat Academy within the University of Niš, it was for our side, from my point of view, was a fantastic opportunity. And this is not a marketing sentence. I really mean it. So it was a great thing for us, and we had a lot of support from the guys over at Red Hat. They have organized an event for our students to present everything that will be offered to them, and the response was actually great. In that amount that I'm not capable of providing all the courses in parallel that they would like to hear. And there was another interesting thing. They wanted to start from the Kubernetes and containers. So they said, okay, we have the course that is named operating system, so we are familiar with Linux and part of the administration, but we want to start with the hardest thing, actually. So if you guys have a similar situation, do not hesitate. So give the people what they want. And there was one more thing, and I will stop talking.
No, that's
I
okay.
promise.
That's fine.
I promise, Fabio. There was another.
I'm pretty curious about what you're telling us. So
Yeah,
please share your experience.
there was another interesting situation. A colleague of mine, a man that I went to the faculty together with, owns a company, and he came to me and told me, I have a CV, a curriculum vitae, that says that one of our students has a certificate of attendance from the Red Hat. Is that possible, Inish? And I said, of course, it is possible. Now that we have the academy, so people are starting to hear it and to see the benefits that this brings. And he told me that he was really surprised that we're pushing towards it. And well, they have actually hired the person
Cool.
that has sent that CV. And also the company that I work with has also a big interest in that.
And that's the main reason why this program is very important. It's not only to just feed the curiosity of the student, yes, but to provide them the right tools to enter as soon as possible in the job market. So that's definitely terrific.
As for the guys wondering whether they should start a partnership with in the Red Hat Academy or not, I really think that they should not have any doubt, and that they should start it as soon as possible, because the people over at Red Hat were very open to us. And as much as they told us, okay, so the only limitation is for you guys to keep these courses free and available to all students, and
Obviously.
you can even use the materials that we have provided you with within your own courses that you already have within your university. So that is another opportunity for the lecturers and for the people to that work within the university to just start working with Red Hat Academy and use all these opportunities.
Oh, thanks a lot. I really can feel your passion behind
Yes,
the work you do,
yes,
and
yes.
that's
I
great
was,
idea.
I was, and I am very, 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 very excited in working with this because I'm getting a lot of great feedback
Traction, yeah.
from the students that have went to. We only had 2 courses, but they were great, and the impressions are great, and people are hoping that we will start new ones as soon as possible. So it's up
Okay,
to Miloš
cool.
to start it, but
Thanks to you for your for the effort and the passion you put behind
thank you,
this
guys.
program. And Nicolas, would like to provide share your experience, mainly if you actually, like Miloš told before, if you are receiving or if you see great demanding about a cloud native solution, and how much, if your experience with the academy is a very hands-on or more theoretical one. So please, can you?
Well, we already have an introductory container courses on our second year for students, and it's based on the OpenShift DO
DO 180.
I think. And so they have to follow it. It's now this year it will be the third time they are going to have it. And after that, those who do wish to do can take a cloud orientation option. And in this one, they have a course where they have an introduction to Kubernetes and cloud and so on. So now we are using the container part of the course, and we are step by step increasing. And just to speak about the other courses, in the next years, we hope maybe to integrate the Linux courses from Red Hat in our program. So they have already Linux and Windows, and we maybe are trying to integrate more of the Red Hat laboratories in our courses.
And as Miloš told before, are you seeing also are you receiving feedback about how successful are the students that are leaving the university where you work and entering in the market? How successful is or useful is to have this kind of training in the basket for them?
I can speak more maybe about internships.
Okay.
And so every year, before the end of the studies, they are following 3 months internship, and fewer students are making the internships in cloud. It depends on the technology, but last year I have one student was working with Kubernetes. So it's coming. I don't have seen Red Hat internship like OpenShift, but I think maybe it will come soon.
Later. Okay.
But maybe we just have to know more companies who are using Red Hat products and know if they are interested in internships. But I know in Belgium it's special because we are more in the south of the country, and so it's hard for students to go in the north of the country where it's a different language and far away because it's a few hours to go there.
Okay. Thanks, Florin. What about you? Your experience, and again, if you can share with us because we already heard from Sandra the details of the academy, but I'm pretty curious to hear about your experience coming directly from the students. How successful is the program? If they're demanding a specific kind of skill, how hands-on you put in your training, stuff like that.
Okay, so being at the Faculty of Automatic Control and Computers, our students are very passionate in developing applications for mobile phones, web applications, and so on. And they are seeing that all those applications are running on cloud, or they are using services from cloud. And they are very interested in knowing and acquiring new skills in this field. Also, because they are following the internships in the third year, many companies are requiring skills on developing applications on cloud, knowing how to work with OpenShift and so on. And after coming from those internships, they are very, very interested in following those courses. Our students are following Red Hat Academy courses from the third year, fourth year from the license program, and after that in the master program they are also using Red Hat courses in different. They are integrated. We are offering them the possibility to follow the entire Red Hat course, or they are integrated in different disciplines in our curricula. So, for example, I have a security course where they are following the laboratories and so on from different Red Hat Academy courses, which are related, of course, with the topics in our curricula. But also they are following the entire courses. And regarding OpenShift, they are very interested because after and during the trainings, they are saying me, well, I've done an application, a web application, and after the update, the application was not working. And now I see that using a container, it is isolated and everything works very fine. I can update the operating system, but my application is not affected by this update. And so on. They see the advantages of those technologies and they are really using them. Most of them, after the third year, after the internship, they are receiving offers from the companies where they have those internships. And they are following a short program at the company, but also they are following those courses in order to have a better start in their professional activity. At the university, we are using also those hand-on laboratories for different disciplines. So our students are following the laboratories to see how the technology is working and see some examples that we are presenting them into our courses.
May I ask you guys how all the preparation of the training work? I mean, you directly or your collaborators take the training materials, they study how much time it is required to being able to deliver the training in your experience.
From the trainer point of view.
Yeah, okay. Trainer point of view, yes.
Well, that really depends on the experience of the trainer, because, for example, for me, it was very easy to train Red Hat administration courses. Why? Because I have experience from before 2003. I was using Red Hat operating system, and this was very easy. For containers, because I'm not a developer, I am working in the field of security and system administrator. Of course, that took me a while in order to see how the technology is working and to have the right knowledge in order to offer this course.
Nicolas, from your experience, the effort required, if you want to share the effort required from the trainer on the trainer side to be able to be up and running?
Well, if I can speak for me, it was easy because well, I'm teaching and using Linux from I don't remember how long, so it was easy. And I was studying Kubernetes and Docker, so to understand enough of OpenShift and Podman to teach it, it was easy. And the online courses is very well created, so it was easy to use it as a main material for my courses. For my colleague, I don't know exactly, but it was not too hard for them because they all know at least a little bit of Linux. Et voilà.
Okay, cool. And are you seeing demand from on different topics that are not covered in the same domain, but not covered still by the training that the academy offers? So there are a lot of stuff that obviously goes beyond just OpenShift plus container and still under the Red Hat.
In Linux, I think the introductory courses you have are good, but we need more about configuring daemons like DNS, NTP, FTP, Samba, and so on. I've checked a little bit online, and the courses are more oriented to local basic administration and maybe automation, but we need maybe more kind of base daemons, I don't know, web services, Apache, bind, DHCP, and so on, maybe.
Florin, in your experience, are you seeing?
Yes, it was, for example, it was a demand requiring courses for Ansible, and now there is one offer on the portal for Ansible. And also, our students are interested in security. For security, there is no course actually which is dedicated to security, but there are some topics in some courses which are related with security. But specialized security course, it will be very, very useful for our students. Also, because in Romania, it's also the European Center for Security, and that's why they are very interested, because they want to work in this field.
Obviously, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And last question: how many people are taking the certification after attending the Red Hat Academy training?
Well, I don't have the exact number of the persons. Some of them, they are interested, and I am redirecting them to the portal in order to receive their vouchers, in order to use them for doing the test.
Okay, Nicolas?
I have no idea, because often in Belgium, when we are working, if they need a certification, the employer will pay it. So I think even with a good discount value at school, it's not always enough, and they have a lot of work to do. And most of the time, when I meet with all students from a few years ago, the ones who have taken certification, it was paid by their employers. So I don't really can give numbers. I don't have an idea. It really depends, because our students are working in a lot of different fields after. So I can tell.
Okay. So, guys, I think it's time to close. And Sandra, if you want just to remind again your contacts to the attendees, in case there is someone from in the audience that's interested to get in touch with you.
Yes, thank you,
for
Fabio.
the program.
So for those interested in finding out more about the program, I would suggest going to the main website, redhatacademy.com. There you'll find more information about the courses, about the program itself, and you'll find different links and infographics. If you have also questions, if you're, let's say, from Europe, Israel, and you have questions around this, please be free to get back to me. My email address is smoldove@redhat.com. I'll be more than happy to schedule a meeting with you and see how we can collaborate on helping your students benefit from this opportunity as well. And those universities who may be already part of this program and would be interested in us organizing a workshop for them on different topics and OpenShift, please let us know, get in touch with us, and we'll be more than happy to connect you also with technical experts and to plan an event where we talk to students about the value of training and the market trends. And another thing, if here in the audience we have companies looking for open source skill talent, please check the website Telenetwork. So Red Hat Academy Telenetwork, create your profile there, publish your position so that you can get access to early talent skilled in open source. So we're talking about early talent here. And you'll have access to students all around the world to select from based on the skills you need and the location you need. Yeah, thank you. And thank you, everyone. Yeah.
Thanks to you, Sandra, and Florin, Nicolas. Thanks a lot, really, for sharing the experience coming from, compared to me, definitely younger people that you deal with. So we need the energy coming from that kind of energy coming from the field. And thanks for the effort you're putting in pushing on the academy. So it was really exciting to hear your stories. And for the audience, let's meet next week, same time, same channel for OpenShift Coffee Break session about, there should be around mini shift and news from the Red Hat offering, mainly related to the age. I would suggest you also to go to the OpenShift TV YouTube channel, sharing now on the chat, to see the upcoming sessions, not only related to OpenShift, but GitOps, security, DevOps, and all the other solutions offered by Red Hat. So we can close now. Thanks again, guys. Thanks, Florin. Thanks, Nicolas. Thanks, Miloš, that he had to left earlier, but it was really great. So see you next week. Cheers.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.